We're on the northeast shore of Loch Lomond. We are standing in a piece of Scotland's rainforest. This is a really high quality bit of habitat, but this habitat is not in a good state in Scotland. It really is not. It is heavily fragmented and massively reduced from its original area. So we're faced with a massive challenge in Scotland, and that is to find ways to restore and then expand and reconnect our patches of original native rainforest. And it's not easy, but that's not unique to the rainforest. We have other habitats like Caledonian pinewoods, like species-rich grasslands, like the macher on the Western Isles, like marine habitats like kelp beds and merle beds and seagrass beds, all of which have human-induced pressures which have reduced their extent and reduced their quality for the species that live within them. And this is why Scotland is now considered to be one of the most nature-depleted countries in the world. We take the best data that we can find, the most objective, systematic data that gives us the most accurate picture and most objective picture we can derive of the state of nature in our country today. And the picture is that Scotland is a nature-depleted country. We've had massive historic losses of species and habitats in this country. But the key message is that that loss is ongoing today. Most of the measures of nature that we've looked at in the State of Nature report are showing a picture of decline. In particular, one worth pointing out is that the average species abundance, that's of those species which we have the accurate data on, has declined over recent decades by 15%. We know much of what we have to do, and there's more amazing science being done to solve some of the problems that we face in implementing those solutions. But the real blockage is, do we as a society have the will to invest what is required to halt the losses of biodiversity and restore nature? Previously, a narrative from government was, Scotland's wonderful for nature, look at it, it's the most beautiful country in the world, there can't be a problem. We have seen government now actually really accept and understand and appreciate that there is in fact a problem for nature and there is a job to do to recover nature. And we're seeing that articulated right to the top in our elected officials, which is a really welcome change in the narrative. And that has to be really encouraging, because we are all going to have to play our part if we're going to bite the bullet and accept this challenge and really do something meaningful on the ground to halt and reverse the losses of nature that this country has experienced over centuries.